All right, everyone, welcome back to Sidney's birthday special, in which we're going to move on to the PS2 segments now. The first of which is going to be Jeopardy. So it's time once again to put our knowledge to the test. Oh, hi, Tiger. Okie dokie. Let's have ourselves a great game, huh? Yep, my cat just came in the room. Here, Tiger, you want to come up here? You want to watch me play? You gonna watch me play?
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Tournament of Champions. One player.
Hello, Tiger. You come watch me play?
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Yes, it is.
Welcome to the Tournament of Champions. Each of you must be excellent players to have made it this far, so congratulations. And now, let's begin our game.
I'm ready, Alex.
I'll bet you can't wait to see the first round categories,
No, I
so
can't.
here they are.
Let's get to it.
Name that classic tune.
Oh, that should be easy.
Mammals.
All right. Ooh.
Films of the 80s.
I like that one. Oh, yes!
European capital cities.
Geography, baby. All right.
Pop albums.
I like the category so far.
And to conclude,
Okay.
potpourri.
I feel pretty good about this.
Player one, let's get the ball rolling.
We're going to start off with European capital cities for 200.
This Austrian city on the Danube was originally a Celtic settlement called Vindobona.
What is Vienna?
Right you are.
European capital cities for 400, please.
Some Moscow set movie scenes have been filmed in this Finnish capital.
What is Helsinki?
Very good.
Let's go with European capital cities for 600.
Answer?
All right.
The Daily Double.
1,000.
Player one, please make your wager now. Here's the clue.
On September 1st, 1939, this Polish city became the first capital targeted in an air attack by Germany in World War II.
What is Warsaw?
Very good. You pick again.
Fed by steaming hot springs, the name of this Icelandic capital means Bay of Smokes.
Oh, I was like, oh, please let me ring in. What is Reykjavik? I hit the button too soon.
Yes.
European capital cities 1,000.
Napoleon met his Waterloo just 12 miles from this Belgian capital.
What is Brussels?
Precisely. Pick again.
Come to the 80s 200.
Michael Douglas won an Oscar for his portrayal of scheming financier Gordon Gekko in this film.
What is Wall Street?
Correct. Pick again.
Those in the 80s, 400.
In this 1983 musical, Barbara Streisand disguises herself as a boy to study the Talmud.
What is Yentl?
Yes.
I like, it films in the 80s or 600.
Tom Cruise, Timothy Hutton, and Sean Penn played military cadets in this 1981 film.
What is Reds? No? It's not Reds. Okay, what is Taps?
Right.
For 800, please. Those are the 80s.
This film's cool cast included Glenn Close, William Hurt, and Kevin Kline.
What is The Big Chill?
Correct. Pick again.
Those are the 80s, 1000.
In this 1984 film, Sally Field played a Depression-era widow who struggles to save her farm.
What is Places of the Heart? No, what is Places in the Heart?
Precisely. Pick again.
Mammals for 200.
Seen here, it's also called the white or ice bear.
Take a look at your monitor.
What is the polar bear?
Very good. You pick again.
Mammals for 400?
Named for its short, fluffy white tail, it's the most abundant wild rabbit of the U.S.
What is the cottontail?
Watch this. Right you are.
Mammals for 600.
This African animal has the largest mouth of any land mammal.
Take a look at your monitor.
What is the hippopotamus?
Nice try, but that's
No,
incorrect.
not Hippocrates, hippopotamus. Ugh.
What is the hippopotamus?
You bet.
Oops, my bad.
Player 2, you choose.
Pop albums for 200.
He released Earthling in 1997, 25 years after telling us of Ziggy Stardust.
Who is David Bowie?
Very good.
Let's go back to Mammals 800.
Player 1, what'll it be now?
They're the only truly amphibious members of the weasel family.
Watch this.
What are otters?
That's it.
Found in Australia, it's the sole member of the family Ornithorhynchidae.
What is the emu?
No, too bad.
Ooey.
What is the duck-billed platypus?
That's it.
Your choice, Player 2.
Name that classic tune for 200.
1943's Der Fuhrer's Face, starring this Disney quack-up, won an Oscar.
Who's Donald Duck?
That's correct.
Name the classic tune for 400.
Player 1, your turn.
Until his death in 1959, Arthur Q. Bryan was the voice of this wabbit hunter.
Who's Elmer Fudd?
You bet.
For 600, please. Name the classic tune.
He starred in 1948's Symphony in Spinach.
Who is Popeye?
Correct.
Name that classic tune for 800, please.
He was the sidekick of the smarter than the average bear.
Who is Boo Boo?
Correct. Pick again.
1948's Magpie Madness starred this Terry-tune pair.
Who are Heckle and Jekyll?
Correct.
We're gonna go with pop albums for 400.
This guitarist came alive to millions of new fans in a 1976 #1 album.
No. I'm gonna say who is Eric Clapton.
Regrettably, no.
Who is Peter Frampton?
Yes.
Peter Frampton, Baby I Love Your Way.
Okay, player 3.
Potpourri for 200.
Cheongwade, also known as the Blue House, is where this Korean government official lives.
Who is the president?
Correct. Player 1, it's your turn.
In 1969, the brakemen, firemen, and switchmen on these were tied together in one union.
What are trains?
Definitely.
Okay.
Player 2, you choose.
Potpourri for 600.
Adrian IV, born Nicholas Breakspeare, would be the only entry in Lives of the English These.
Or popes?
You bet. Player 1, what'll it be now?
The Kentucky statehood issue of 1942 featured a picture of this pioneer and 3 settlers.
Who is Daniel Boone?
Yes.
This storage container maker's stock symbol is RBD.
What is Riverbank?
Yes.
They recorded Dark Side of the Moon.
Or Pink Floyd?
Correct. Pick again.
There's no doubt that this album title refers to the band members' upbringing near Disneyland.
What is Tragic Kingdom?
That's it exactly.
And now, to complete this round,
This album by Sheryl Crow originated with weekly LA jam sessions.
What is Tuesday Night Music Club?
Exactly. Okay, that's all for the Jeopardy round. Now we'll take a look at the scores.
bravo, player 1. You're all alone in first place.
$13,000 for me, $2,000 for player 2, $1,400 for player 3. Let's move on to Double Jeopardy.
Okay, let's get to the Double Jeopardy round. Let's see if you like these categories in the Double Jeopardy round.
Ooh.
Bears.
Aha.
The end of the line. Notice I-N-E at the end of the line in quotation marks.
We know what that means.
Advice.
All right.
The Bible.
Okay.
U.S. history. And last of all, for apples.
This round, you start us off, player 3.
The end of the line for 400.
Ore extracting spot.
Or extracting spot. What is... No. I give up.
No, too bad.
It's not coming to me.
Anybody?
What is a mine?
Correct. Pick again.
Oh, okay.
The end of the line for 800.
Cord made from strands twisted together.
What is twine?
You bet.
And the line 400.
Player 1, it's your turn.
Boars, hogs, and pigs collectively.
What is swine?
Definitely. Player 1, you're still in control of the board.
The tomb of a holy person.
What is a shrine?
That's correct. You're still in control of the board, player 1.
This adjective, that means pertaining to God, is used in the title of a comedy by Dante.
What is divine?
Precisely. Pick again.
Advice for 400, please.
Never trust the advice of a man in difficulties, was the moral of this fable writer's The Fox and the Goat.
Who is Aesop?
Right. Pick again.
Heloise says if you're wearing these and are going to make a splash in the water, at least squint.
What are contact lenses?
Precisely. Pick again.
Never be the only one, except possibly in your own home, wrote this author of The Color Purple.
Who is Alice Walker?
Correct. Pick again.
Traveling advice of John Soule, later picked up by Horace Greeley.
What is... Go West, young man?
Yes.
Satchel Paige and this actor's 2,000-year-old man say to avoid fried foods for longevity.
Where's Mel Brooks?
Yes.
Let's go with the bears for 200, for 400, I mean.
Thick fur and a layer of blubber keep this northernmost species warm.
What are polar bears?
Yes.
Bears' dormancy in this season isn't true hibernation, as their body temperature doesn't drop.
What is winter?
Correct. Pick again.
Bears 1200.
The sloth bear is also called this bear, after the food it and Pooh both crave.
What's a honey bear?
Correct. Pick again.
The clan of this animal, Ursus spelius, became extinct about 10,000 years ago.
What is the European cave bear?
You bet.
Well, I'll be. I didn't know that one.
Player 3, you choose.
The Bible for 400.
As a boy, this future lawgiver escaped Pharaoh's order to kill all male Hebrew babies.
Who was Moses?
Right. Player 2, your turn.
4 apples for 400.
To ruin carefully laid plans is to upset this.
What's the apple cart?
Exactly.
4 apples, 800.
Player 1, what'll it be
I
now?
feel good about this category.
In song, Ida was as sweet as this.
What is apple cider?
Yes.
For 1200 for apples.
A Kellogg's Cinnamon Toasty Apple Cereal.
What are Apple Jacks?
You bet.
We'll go with for apples for 1600.
If everything is just so or perfect, it's in this kind of order.
What is apple pie order?
Definitely. Hey, you're still up, Player 1.
This PBS science series has told viewers the gravity of the situation.
What is Newton's apple?
That's it exactly. Player 1, you're still in control of the board.
Answer, the Daily Double.
I'm gonna go 2600.
Player 1, please make your wager now. Okay, here's the clue.
His friend is Boo Boo.
Who's Yogi Bear?
Very good. You pick again.
Because he was short, Zacchaeus climbed one of these to see Jesus over the crowd around him.
What is a tree?
Precisely. Pick again.
Perhaps the most popular Bible translation is the version commissioned by this British king around 1611.
Who is King James?
Precisely. Pick again.
He's the very strong and very long-haired Israelite hero of the book of Judges.
Who is Samson?
Precisely. Pick again.
He was Jesus's doubting apostle.
Who is Thomas?
Yes. Player 1, you're still in control of the board.
All we have left is U.S. history.
This young man became leader of the Mormon Church in 1844.
Who is Brigham Young?
Yes.
During the Civil War, this Little Women author served as a nurse for the Union.
Who is Louisa May Alcott?
Correct. Pick again.
In February 1988, the Senate approved Anthony Kennedy's appointment to this court.
What's the Supreme Court?
Correct.
Hats off to JFK. He authorized the elite U.S. Special Forces group known by this colorful name.
Well, who are the Green Berets?
That's right.
Last clue is mine because it's gonna be
And
a double.
finishing off this round, answer, the Daily Double.
Player 1, please make your wager now.
Let's do 10,200.
Okay, here's...
This little bighorn battle loser was called Armstrong, or Audie, as a child.
Who was Custer?
That's it.
Yep. $5,000.
That's the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores, shall we?
Splendid work, player one.
It's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll read the category and then give you a few seconds to consider your wager.
All right, let's get to the Final Jeopardy category, please. Chemistry.
Chemistry. Go ahead, make your
I'll
wager.
do 45,000. If I'm right, I end up with $100,000. If I'm wrong, I end up with $10,000.
Here is the Final Jeopardy answer.
Good luck.
Term for a polymer formed by acids reacting with alcohols and for a resulting fabric like Dacron.
What is polyester?
Let's see if you got the right question.
Your question, player two, was?
You said a polyester.
Player two, I see that you like to live dangerously. But you're right. Way to go.
All right.
Player three, you said... not correct. That'll cost you. Let's see how much. Sometimes you get a tough one. Player one, your question was? Absolutely right. And your wager on that?
And I'll see you all for the next game after the break. We will be right back.
You're all to be commended for your play.
Thank you.
Congratulations to our winner who really racked up a tremendous score today. Player one. Come back soon and play our game again. Bye.
Will do. And we'll be back for the next game after the break. We shall return.